Attention football fans, last weekend was packed with thrilling action in the Barclays Women's Super League. From Liverpool's stunning victory over Man City to Chelsea's goal first against Everton, there was so much exciting moments to enjoy. The game that had everyone talking was Liverpool's victory over Manchester City. Despite Manchester City's efforts, their title hopes are over due to the loss at Liverpool. Natasha Dowie helped the Red to draw first blood. Lauren Hem came out with a stunning header to level up the score. We went into halftime with a 1-1 scoreline, but just few minutes into the second half, Missy Bowkens, the current player of the year at Liverpool, helped Liverpool to restore their lead against Manchester City. Lauren Hem hit the underside of the bar, but the ball was deemed to have stayed out. Per the replay, none of us can really tell if indeed the whole ball crossed the line or not, because there is no VAR currently in the Barclays WSL or probably in a women's game except the UEFA Women's Champions. Man City tried and tried, but the game ended 2-1 against Manchester City. And with this victory against Manchester City, it clearly means that Liverpool has survived staying in the Barclays WSL for another season. On Friday, Arsenal held Leicester City at home. This game kept us at the edge of our seats. Arsenal had to settle for a 1-0 victory against Leicester City, thanks to Pridamanum's sterling strike over the keeper in the 64th minute to put the ball at the top right corner of the goal. With this loss against Arsenal, Leicester City are still threatened with relegation. At the end of the day, all 3 points went to Arsenal, which was a massive big 3 points for them because they need to also win matches to keep themselves in the title race. In the next game between Brighton and West Ham, it ended in a similar scoreline just as the game between Arsenal and Leicester City. Brighton's crucial breakthrough came from an beautiful delivery by Katie Robinson, which was headed beautifully into the goal by Kelly Green just before the hour mark. That goal was enough to give Brighton all 3 points to keep them away from relegation. Well, let me know in your comments if you think Brighton is going to stay in the league this season. In the first game played on Sunday, Manchester United netted 3 times against Tottenham Hotspur. In the game between Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester United cemented their place at the top again with a stunning 3-goal victory over Tottenham Hotspur. Leah Galton gave Man United the lead. Alicia Russo, due to Tottenham's scrambling defense off a corner, scored a half volley to double the lead for Man United. About 15 minutes into the second half, Nikita Paris scored her first WSL goal of the season, making it 3-0 and giving all 3 points to Man United. This win has cemented Man United at the top and probably giving them 99% chance of playing in the Champions League next season. Fun fact, this is the first time ever Man United has clocked 50 points on the WSL table. A win in their next game against Manchester City will cement them a place to play in the UEFA Champions League next season. Let's not forget, they are also in the title race. They are actually leading the title race with Chelsea and Arsenal and Man City chasing them. Let me know in the comments how far you think Man United will go. Are they going to bottle up the league or will they win the league? Now let the goal first begin. In the first part of the goal first, Aston Villa netted 5 times against bottom place Reading FC. Richie Daly, who is also in the form of her life, scored a hat-trick in that game, taking her to the top of the top scorers table. With that hat-trick, Richie Daly has now joined the exclusive club of players who have scored 20 goals in a season in the Barclays WSL. He currently is now leading the Golden Boot race with Khadija Shaw just 2 goals behind her. Alicia Lehmann also got on the score sheet to complete the stunning victory over Reading FC. This win keeps them at 5th place, keeping Everton and Liverpool at bay. Now let's talk about the final game of the night. We know who we are, we know who we are, champions of England, we know who we are. Yes, I believe you know where this is going. With Manchester City's loss, Chelsea went second with 4 points behind league leaders and also with 2 games in hand. Chelsea were ruthless. They trashed Everton 7-0 at home, and it is their biggest win of the season at home. The first goal came from Guru Wrighton's beautiful left foot strike into the net. Second goal came from a stunning header by Samantha Kerr thanks to a cross by Nim Charles. A few minutes after that goal, Sam Kerr had to be taken off the pitch due to a calf injury. Emma Hayes said the injury wasn't that serious, but she couldn't risk it. Sam Kerr was replaced by Pernilla Harder, who scored her first WSL goal since October 2022. Sam Kerr's substitute, Pernilla Harder, scored her first WSL goal since October 2022 with her first touch. There was a couple of goals from Chelsea's midfield just before halftime. Sophie Ingle scoring her first WSL goal of the season, and Jessie Fleming also came into net to give Chelsea a 5-goal lead at halftime. Everton came in strong by preventing Chelsea to score in the second half. However, in the dying stages, Pernilla Harder got her second goal and Erin Cuthbert got the last goal of the night just before full time. The game ended 7-0 and Pernilla Harder was the player of the match. That's all folks. Thanks so much for watching. This is how we wrap up match day 20. With the results of all these games, let me know who you think is going to win the league this season, who is going to miss out on the Champions League slot, and who is going to be relegated at the end of the day. Please share those thoughts in the comments, and if you love this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And until we meet in the next video, I'm Selassie and I'm just a guy who loves women's football.